Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's coverage of varsity baseball. Braintree and Brockton set to take the field. Mike Walser bringing the coverage, and the first pitch of the game is cut on and missed as Curtis delivers the first pitch for Braintree here against the shortstop Foreman. As the right-hander is ready, and he spins him back a little bit off the plate. That'll leave the count at 1-1. Braintree coming off of a victory here at home in their last game against Brookline, qualifying for the tournament in the process with their 10th win of the season. As the pitch is low and no swing. Braintree looking for the game's first out here in the top half of the first inning. Beautiful day for baseball. Temperatures in the upper 70s here at first pitch. And it's an opportunity for Brockton to get the base runner on here to start. And that one cut on and missed. And the 3-2 pitch is spoiled off and out of play. So 3-2 is the count here to the opening hitter Foreman. As both sides hoping to get either on base or an out, depending on which side you're on, and it is going to be Brockton finding their way on. So a leadoff walk here to begin the inning, and the Boxers getting off to the type of start they were hoping for here on the road. A tough loss yesterday for Brockton, a loss at Weymouth. And the pitch, and this one knocked off and out of play. This is the catcher LaRusso. Leadoff walk and the pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Nice off-speed pitch. Braintree defense, it'll be Charon in left field with DiMartino in center, and Albertine in right field across the diamond from third to first. Morelli at third, Donovan at shortstop, Hamilton getting the start at second, and Fitzgerald at first with Surrett doing the catching. Ground ball hit to third. Morelli will throw to second for one, back to first. The throw is high, and it will not be in time. So that'll break up a double play ball, but Braintree does get the first out of the inning. So it brings up the three-hitter in the order, Anisco. Short lead over at first, being held on by the Braintree first baseman Fitzgerald, and the off-speed pitch drops in for strike one. Braintree 10-4 on the season, looking for another win here this week. Started off with a loss at Milton, came back to have a nice win over Brookline. Now hoping to end the week 2-1, as this one is flared off to second base, playable for Hamilton, a couple steps back on the grass, and there are two outs here in the inning. Two outs now here in the top half of the first, as Braintree looks for the final out here of the inning. Brings up the cleanup hitter in left fielder, Balti. And the runner goes, cut on and missed. The throw down to second will be in time, and he's out at second base as they catch him stealing to end the frame. So a leadoff walk and a caught stealing to end the inning, as Braintree will come up in a scoreless game. Bottom of the first pitch, and it spins back Gorham off the plate, 4-1 from the left-handed pitcher Frost. And the pitch on the way again, it's inside. And a 2-0 start here for Gorham. It'll be Gorham, Albertine, and Donovan, 1, 2, 3. Really haven't seen too many changes atop the order for Braintree. As the pitch is again down low, and Braintree a chance here to have a leadoff walk, just as Brockton did in the top half of the inning. Very quickly working, and a 4-pitch walk here to begin the bottom half of the inning, as Braintree has the runner on. So to bring up the left-handed hitting Albertine. And the pitch, and he squared, but took the pitch back, or took the bunt back, and takes a strike. Gorham with a decent lead over at first base, wearing the protective guard on the right hand, has to throw over, and it was mishandled by the first baseman. It was a pretty close play, but obviously when the ball was dropped, clearly safe. And the pitch on the way, and that one's upstairs. Pitch on the way, and this one also missed. It's the lefty struggling a little bit to find the zone here to begin the game. And that one is down low with no swing from Albertine, and Braintree a chance here to put the first two on. And pitch on the way, and that one is outside as well. And Braintree's first two have reached on free passes. And a very quick meeting at the mound here after the first two have reached, both on walks, and Braintree with an excellent opportunity here to strike first in the first inning. Brockton did play yesterday, which obviously can take a toll, but if they don't pick up their play quickly, this could turn into a lopsided inning. Brings up the Braintree shortstop here today, Donovan. And the pitch on the way, it's a bunt to the mound, and the throw is to first, and he is going to be safe at first as the first baseman was pulled off the bag. That was a very close play. So an error here allows Braintree to load up the bases, and Charon with a big swing and a miss. So frustrating play there for Brockton, and what looked like a routine play as this one's cut on and missed, or actually foul tipped. So 2 strikes very quickly on the Braintree cleanup hitter Charon. Down the count 0-2. Bases are loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Braintree a chance to jump on front. As the lefty winds and fires and missed upstairs.
Come on, Jeff. Let's go, Frost. Sit him down. Give him a seat.
The lefty is ready, and again trying to go upstairs to climb the ladder, but Charon not chasing. Count now even at 2 apiece, and again off the plate, no chase. So nowhere to put the hitter. When the base is loaded, 2 walks in the inning. Braintree with a error that also aided, and now a walk that brings in a run. So 3 walks and an error. And Braintree with a run already. And a chance to really open up a big inning for Fitzgerald, who had a home run in the win over Brookline, a moonshot to left field. And he takes a big swing at that pitch and is cut on and missed. Looking for a similar result from his last at bat. And the pitch, as that one is outside. So 1-1 count here to the Braintree first baseman. Leading in the game 1-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. And this one is tap foul. Frost is ready, and he goes after the pitch downstairs and strikes out. As Fitzgerald strikes out. So a big first out for the visitors from Brockton on a strikeout. Keeps the bases juiced. And it brings up DiMartino, Braintree center fielder, as the Wamps right now enjoying a 1-0 lead, but threatening for more as the pitch is down and in. So Gorham, who has scored the only run to this point. Albertine is at third base, Donovan at second, and Sharon over at first base. As Frost is ready, winds and fires, and a called strike on a pitch that went down and in. DiMartino did not like the call, but pitcher being helped out there on that call. Pitch tailing down, and this one is grounded foul. So a couple strikes now on the hitter as the pitcher tries to settle in here to the outing. Good size lead all the way around the diamond, and this one's popped up and out of play. Excellent opportunity for Braintree to strike for more here as DiMartino goes after a pitch upstairs and fouls that one off. A lot of pitches having to be thrown here in this first inning for the southpaw. Defense in at the corners at first and third. Deep at the middle of the infield, hoping for a ground ball double play. And the pitch on the way, and this one hit hard to third. It's knocked down, and the force out will be made at third base as Braintree gets the run in from the back door, and they take a 2-0 lead. So an RBI ground out for DiMartino, extending the Braintree lead to 2-0 here in the first inning. As Morelli will bat here, the 7th hitter of the inning. First and second with 2 outs, and the pitch is in for a strike. So Braintree jumping out in front, which is something they have struggled with here in the first inning, as this one's popped up and out of play. So a couple strikes very quickly on Morelli, and a lot more strikes being thrown as the inning has gone on, but 3 walks, 2 of them coming around to score to this point. And the off-speed pitch, and a wave and a miss, and down on strikes goes Morelli as Braintree strikes for 2 here in the inning, but leaving 2 on here in the first inning as we head to the second. 2-0 Braintree. Top of the second, and the first pitch of the inning is going to be a hit batter here as we start the second inning with a base runner. So a second straight inning now for Brockton with the leadoff runner on. This brings up Genitosio. And the pitch, that's a fastball right down the heart of the plate for a strike. So Braintree with a 2 spot in the first inning, thanks in large part to 3 walks and an error, aiding the Braintree cause in the inning. Certainly could have had much more, but just able to get those 2 runs, stranding 2 base runners in the inning. One the count, and the pitch is cut on and missed. Good fastball. Able to blow it by him. Gerald keeping the base runner close at first base. We've already seen 1 base runner caught stealing that ended the first inning. And this runner will go, and this one off the end of the bat is cued foul. Brockton continuing to try and use their speed to try and speed up the bases here, but obviously it didn't work in the first inning. We'll see what happens here. And the pitch, and this one hit hard to second base and through into right field as the base runner will tag second, and he will stop there. Here's the throw to second, and it will be behind the base runner. That would have been very daring to see the base runner try and take third there on that ball that was hit. Probably would have been out. So probably a wise pumping of the brakes there. So a hit batter and a single. And just like that, the first 2 have reached. As Braintree brings the infield in at the corners, expecting a bunt. And on the first pitch, no square, and a strike taken by the first baseman in Joe Stigar. And the pitch, and that one's spoiled off, and 2 quick strikes. So second straight inning now that Brockton's had a base runner. Time called at the dish. And the pitch, and that one cut on and missed on a pitch upstairs and a strikeout. First of the outing. Braintree getting the first out here of the inning. Bring up the center fielder, O'Brien. And this one spins him back a little bit on a pitch inside. So a very warm afternoon here at Braintree High School. Temperature is obviously going to drop a little bit as this game moves on, but probably right around 77 degrees for the first pitch, and very minimal wind, if any, as the off-speed pitch missed outside. Pitch on the way, and a half-hearted swing there as that one's knocked foul. Pitch on the way, and that's in there for another strike. So Curtis battling back after a hit batter and a single, a strikeout for Curtis, and now trying to get his second consecutive out as the runners lead from first and second. And the pitch, and he did not go after it. Certainly a tempting pitch to swing at, but did not go around. So the count now fills up as Curtis winds and fires, and in the strike zone for strike three, back to first, and not in time, and back-to-back Ks. So big out there for Curtis, who was able to fire a strike on the 3-2 pitch, and the hitter was frozen. So Braintree now looking for one more out to get out of this inning without any runs being pushed across, as the off-speed pitch drops in for strike one. Brings up the second baseman, Kine, and the off-speed pitch out in front of it, and he's very quickly ahead, 0-2. Let's see what Braintree does here. Back-to-back curveballs to start the at-bat. See what they throw here. And the pitch, and that is just off the plate. Looked like Braintree thought it was going to be a called third strike. Two on, two down. 2 strikes on the hitter, 1-2 the count. And a 2-0 lead for Braintree here in the top half of the second. And that is going to be in for strike three. And back-to-back Ks, both looking. And he ends up striking out the side in the process, as Braintree is able to make 2 base runners strand here in the top half of the second. Brockton's now left 3 on through the first 2. Braintree will come up in a 2-0 game. Bottom 2, and the first pitch is going to be low for ball 1. 8-9-1 in the Braintree order here in the bottom half of the second. A 2-0 lead for the home team, Braintree. And this one hit hard out to left field on a line. This is going to be over the head of the left fielder, and Surrett will dig for 2 bases. And he's going to think about taking a turn for third, and he'll stop there at second on a well-hit ball to begin the inning. So just Braintree's first hit of the game, but they've been aided by 3 walks and an error, which helped them score those 2 runs back in the first inning. So this will bring up Hamilton. See if Braintree is sacrificing here with nobody out, and they are. And the bunt is dropped down back towards the mound. The base runner over to third. The throw to first is in time, and the first out of the inning. So Braintree for the second time with a sacrifice bunt. So back to the top of the order now for Gorham, who walked back in the first inning. So Braintree with another base runner in scoring position at third, trying to go ahead by 3 runs as the pitch is down and in. As the pitch is down and in. Pitch on the way, and this one smoked to left field, and it's going to be caught in left field, and the run will come home from third on the sac fly. A nice play made by the left fielder. It was up to his right to make that catch and took away extra bases from Gorham, but it does bring home the 3rd run of this game, and Braintree now extending to a 3-run lead. So to bring up Albertine. So the base is now clear with 2 outs in the bottom half of the second inning. And the pitch on the way as he takes the bunt back and takes a ball.
Reyes, what did Reyes have to do? Reyes was playing. You gotta come to practice. These kids all come to practice. How do you know the route?
Pitch on the way, and a ground ball is knocked foul.
Come on, Frosty, throw the ball.
So Braintree trying to get something started here with 2 outs, and that one hit him. So both sides have now seen a hit batter as Braintree's inning continues here in the second. Bring up Donovan, who reached on a error made at first base as the pitch is in there for a strike. Runner goes with 2 outs. The throw down to second, and it's going to be close, but not in time on a bang-bang play at second base. So Frost on the way, and a half-hearted swing, and it's over to shortstop. It's going to be a tough play, and there will be no throw as Donovan will find his way aboard on an infield single. So certainly not the way Donovan had marked that one up, but it worked out for him. So to bring up Sharon, batting in the cleanup spot. He had an RBI walk last time, and this one smoked to left field. This one's going to be deep. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A 3-run homer for Sharon as Braintree opens up a 6-0 lead here at home and able to capitalize very quickly here in the inning. And for the second straight game now, Braintree with a long fly here at home, opening up a 6-0 advantage. And that one got out of here in a hurry on a very warm afternoon here at Braintree High School. So Sharon, who really put a good charge into that ball. The center fielder did go after it, but he knew it was gone right off the bat. And I think everybody here did as well. That one, a no-doubter to left center as Braintree starting to pick up their extra base hitting and starting to hit some home runs here as the warmer weather has approached. And the pitch on the way to Fitzgerald as the pitch is outside. Fitzgerald struck out in his only plate appearance of the game. So now 4 RBI in the game for Sharon after the 3-run homer and a walk back in the first inning, and the second batter hit here of the inning, both coming with 2 outs. And this might do it for the outing here. We're going to make a pitching change here with just 2 outs in the second inning as we will take a break in the action. Braintree leading 6-0 with the runner at first, 2 down here in the bottom half of the second. We'll be back. So pitching change, and the first pitch here as outside for ball 1. So DiMartino batting, 6-hitter in the order, grounded out, and an RBI back in the first inning. As Fitzgerald with a short lead over at first base, and the off-speed pitch is still high.
Bend that back, Poppy. Bend the back.
Another one upstairs. Braintree with the chance to put 2 on.
Find it, find it. Find it. Come on, Ziggy.
And DiMartino taking and takes the walk.
Staying up high. Come on, bend down. Vamos. down to JV, he never showed up. She told me if he went down to JV, he wouldn't play because he wasn't playing.
So 2-on now with 2 outs. And Morelli will bat. He struck out back in the first, looking to atone for that. And this one hit hard on the left side of the infield. That gets through as the base runner will be held at third base on a nice throw from the outfield. Actually ends up the catcher having to wind up and really dive for that one. Save that one from going towards his dugout. May have hurt himself there in the process. And he's holding that wrist.
Come on, any base.
Certainly not the type of thing you want to see here in this second inning. As the catcher is shaken up here, favoring that wrist. And Braintree has the bases loaded up here now in the second. As the coach coming out to talk to his catcher. He was looking at the hand, and it looked like it was the thumb that was the bothering part, but he's going to stay in this game.
Get that leg up, papi. Vamos. 2 outs. Let's go. Come on, finish here. Let's go. Get that leg up. Follow through. Knocking balls down.
So 2 outs in the inning. The base is loaded up. Braintree with 4 runs so far in the inning as the pitch is upstairs. And another pitch that missed as Surrett batting for the second time.
I gotta find it.
Pitch to Surrett, and he hits this one hard out to right center field. This one's going to be hit deep, back towards the wall and off the fence as 2 runs dig around and a third coming around from first base as Surrett for 3 bags. And now he's going to come all the way around and will score an inside the park home run, a grand slam for Braintree. 10-0 lead. And Braintree has blown it wide open, up 10-0 here in the second. 2 home runs in the inning. So Surrett was going to stop at third base, but the ball was mishandled by the second baseman and then was waved all the way around to score. And the pitch on the way to the number 9 hitter Hamilton is outside. So the Braintree offense finally coming alive. It's been a tough season for the offense. The pitching has been superb, but now it's all about the offense coming around with it too. Make Braintree a dangerous team. 10-4 start here to the season. As this one is a half-hearted swing, it's going to be a tough ball to handle as the center fielder will have it drop in front of him. And now nobody is covering second, and he will take second. So Hamilton with a bloop double.
Come on, let's finish. Let's go. What happened? Gotta chip away.
Bring up Gorham for the 3rd time. And a sacrifice fly as last time at the dish. Came here in the inning. And this one popped up to right field. And the right fielder tracking over towards the territory, and it will not make the catch, but made a good valiant effort on the ball, which drops down. And another opportunity here for Gorham, who has made an out in this inning, one of the 2 that Braintree has made. Again, Braintree with 2 homers in the inning, providing 7 of the 8 runs that they have scored in this inning, leading 10-0 with 2 outs here in the second inning. Very rare sight, as we saw an inside the park home run hit by Surratt, the Braintree catcher, who has 2 hits, including a double and the inside the park home run. So the runner stands at second. It's Hamilton, and the pitch, it's upstairs. To the Braintree DH here today, also plays shortstop and pitches, but battling an injury. So Donovan playing short in his place, as the pitch is again a little bit high. And another fly ball. This one knocked foul, back behind the plate.
Get him, Zeke.
Brockton will have their top of the order up. Actually 9-1-2 hitters in the third inning, as this one is spoiled off again.
Attaboy, you finding it. Keep it going.
Dale, papi, dale.
And the pitch on the way, it's down in the dirt, and a walk here with 2 outs, as Gorham on base for the second time. So a brief meeting here for the catcher. Talk to his reliever. And the pitch to Albertine is outside for ball 1. So Albertine has been hit by a pitch and walked. He's on base twice. And this one backing off the plate.
Vamos, de tu chance, let's go. Lift that leg up.
Pitch on the way, and that one is a called strike. So Braintree with a 10-0 advantage here at home in the second inning. 2 outs, and this one off to left center field. That's going to drop down, as the runner will be sent around from second base. He will score, as Braintree continues to add on to their advantage here in the inning. A couple of the hits here in the inning have not been hit hard, just little bloop hits, but Braintree's been placing them well. So another RBI. This is Albertine's. And now Donovan, who reached on an error and has singled, takes the pitch down. As Curtis has been staked to now an 11-0 lead on the other side. The pitch is up and in.
Come on, let's go, Zeke.
And this one's spoiled off and out of play. 2 on, 2 down. Bottom of the second inning. Braintree has scored so far 9 times in this inning. One of their biggest outputs in a long time. And this one is knocked foul off the catcher's mitt. So 2 strikes now on the hitter. 2 on, 2 down. 2 strikes. skips off the plate, and both base runners will advance. Base hit here, might score a couple more. And the pitch is hammered out to right center field. That's going to get down and into the gap as Braintree will score 2 more runs. And Donovan adding to the hit parade here in the inning. This will be the second time that Sharon has batted in the inning. And he hit the 3-run homer to left center last time. See what he can do here. He's reached twice, has 4 RBI in the game. Just playing here in the second inning as the first pitch is upstairs. All this done, or the majority of it done with 2 outs. A couple of hit batters, a couple home runs. And this one popped up a mile high to right field, playing with the sun here. And the ball is going to be caught by the center fielder. And that will do it here in the inning. But Braintree with a monster inning. They score 11 times, including 2 home runs, a grand slam, and a 3-run homer in the inning. 13-0 lead for Braintree as we head to the third. Top half of the third inning, and the first pitch fired in for a strike by Curtis. So Braintree with an 11-run outburst in the bottom half of the second, including those 2 home runs, one by Charon, one off the bat of Surrett, as this one is spoiled off and out of play. Again, the 9-1-2 hitters here in the inning. Defense back, with the exception at third, even to the bag, and this one is spoiled to the screen. So a long wait in between innings for Curtis, and I don't know how long he'll go in this one. Might see another Braintree reliever at some point. That's the pitch on the way, and that one's outside. Two strikes on the hitter, and this one hit hard to right field, and that'll be down. Number 9 hitter Frost delivering a leadoff single. And the third straight hit, or the third straight inning with a leadoff man aboard.
This is probably one in high school though, you pitch to one of the kids that pitches. We faced, so Chris Tremblay was there last night. He said the kid from Wamps last night.
Pitch on the way is upstairs.
He said both of them. They haven't faced. He said they faced one kid that's thrown that hard. And I said we face that every game. Yeah, he knows that.
Pitch on the way, and that one is inside.
They face great. Listen, people don't like Brockton. They throw their pitches against us every night. Dawson had a good pitch on.
Short lead over at first. And this is a ground ball hit to third base. Morelli will go to second. The force out there, back to first, and a double play ball turned on the infield. So Morelli starting it over to second, and a nice throw to first to get the double play ball. And it takes the base runners off.
Good hit, Chris.
And the first pitch drops in for a strike. So this would be the second at bat for LaRusso, who grounded out to third. His only plate appearance, takes the pitch inside. So Brockton for the third straight inning has had a leadoff man reach, but a double play ball changing the inning. They also had a base runner caught stealing as this one's cut on and missed. 2 strikes on the hitter as the base is clear with 2 outs. And Curtis looking to finish off this 3rd inning. Braintree continuing to have some work in the bullpen. And the pitch, and this one knocked off the screen. Right on the pitch. Getting the signs from his catcher. And Curtis delivers, and that just missed off the outside part of the plate. Pretty good spot. Working quickly now is Curtis, as again he misses below the knees. So the defense back all the way around on the infield. And this one is popped up to left field as the left fielder slips and able to still make the catch. As Sharon comes over after falling down, still makes the catch. And Braintree getting everything to go their way here in this one as they lead 13-0 heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd, first pitch and a ground ball hammered foul the 3rd. 5, 6, 7 hitters in the Braintree order, with Fitzgerald leading things off. He has struck out and been hit by a pitch in the game. And the pitch off speed and off the end of the bat towards foul first base. That is a fair ball as that one spins into fair territory. And the first out here of the inning. A lot of spin on that ball, and it took a kind bounce for the defense.
Did Adam, on that 3-2 pitch, Adam screw us? That was the game right there. He put his hand up, too.
He did.
And this one popped up to right field, and that's going to drop in front of him. Right fielder's had a couple times that he's had some trouble trying to track that one down.
Last inning, when he gave that, he put his hand up and told him to go to first. On the last inning.
So the base is clear with 1 out for DiMartino, who has an RBI ground out and a walk.
That was the game right there.
Off speed pitch, and this one hit towards center field, and it will be caught in the air. 2 up and 2 down here in the 3rd.
Play it better, boys. Let's go, boys. Good job, Ziggy. Way to mix it
So
up.
ground out to first and a fly out to center. Take something here from Morelli to keep the inning going. A strikeout and a single for Morelli here in the game. 1 for 2 as the pitch is outside. Ready, winds and fires, and he's able to get it by him.
So we have 1 game.
And the pitch, and this one just knocked foul. Base is clear, 2 outs, bottom 3. Braintree has scored in every inning so far, but they don't have a base runner on yet. 2 in the first, 11 in the second. 13-0 lead, and that's in there for strike 3 as Morelli down on strikes for the second time. And that'll do it here in the 3rd, and we head to the 4th in a 13-0 game.
This is the only game we've been blowing out. But we're young. We only have.
Top half of the 4th inning as the first pitch is hit hard out to right field and caught on the move. A well-stung ball, but Braintree going into the bullpen, getting the first out here of the inning from Donovan.
We only have two seniors.
So Donovan getting 1 pitch and 1 out.
Come on, Sammy.
As Braintree working on a shutout to this point. Going into the bullpen as just 3 innings pitched in this game for Curtis. Not extending them here in the outing. He has predominantly been the Braintree closer for parts of this season, but getting the start here in this one as the pitch is in there for another strike. So coming in out of the bullpen, was playing shortstop, is Donovan. He's got 2 strikes now on the hitter, and that one cut on and missed on a ball down in the dirt. And now the throw has to be to first, which it is, and it's mishandled by Fitzgerald. So we will get on base on the strikeout. Not sure if that was the base runner making contact with the glove or if that was just dropped by Fitzgerald cleanly. But nonetheless, the base runner is on here in a 13-0 game as the pitch in there for a strike at the knees. No real lead at first base. No real reason to. With the deficit, you don't want to get caught in between the bases, as Surratt able to swallow that one up behind the plate. So Donovan looked like he was going to have 2 outs, but the dropped third strike ends up having the runner reach. So for the 4th inning in a row, now a base runner has been on. As that one's down and in. Little wind picking up, but nothing really of note. As the righty is ready, and he waved and missed at a pitch upstairs. A couple of changes on the Braintree infield, it looks like. Tosio, who had a single last time, adding in the cleanup spot. And a ground ball hit to third base and by the glove and into left field. So back-to-back base runners on. So 2 on with just the 1 out. As Brockton looking to get on the scoreboard here in the inning. Second time in the game that Brockton has put 2 base runners on in an inning. Braintree turned a double play in one of those innings. As that one drops in for a strike. And Donovan has that one knocked to the screen. So Donovan's throwing strikes, but has not been able to get multiple outs yet. Although he could have with the drop third strike. But Brockton taking advantage, putting on 2 base runners to this point, trying to score their first run of the game, as that one's cut on and missed on a off-speed pitch high and away.
Taking your head out.
And it'll take something from the center fielder now, O'Brien, batting in the 7th spot in the order. Ready, and the off-speed pitch drops in for another strike. Not a ton of velocity on a handful of these pitches from Donovan, but they're right around the plate. It's all about accuracy. And this one is inside. Surratt thought about throwing that one down to first, but obviously not a big lead. Pitch on the way from Donovan, and that one is a little bit high up in the zone, right around the letters. So 2 on with 2 out here in the top half of the 4th inning, as Braintree enjoys a 13-0 advantage here at home. Hoping to finish this one off in 5 in a slaughter rule fashion, but still some work to do as that's a strike. The throw down to first, and the runner will go to third base now as it was bobbled by Fitzgerald. So Braintree for the second time thinking about throwing in that direction. This time they do, and the ball glances off the mitt of Fitzgerald, allows the base runner to go to third as they're now at the corners with 2 outs. Pitch on the way from Donovan, and that one cut on and missed, and down on strikes, able to get him. And a couple strikeouts in the inning. Actually ended up being 3 strikeouts in the inning, and some striking out the side. One of them did reach though, which is the reason why he had to strike out another one as the inning comes to an end. 2 runners left on for Brockton in the 4th, and we head to the bottom half of the inning. Braintree leading 13-0. Bottom half of the 4th inning as Braintree bats, and the pitch is cut on and missed by Surrett. 8-9-1 in the Braintree order here in the inning. And Surrett, who had the inside the park home run last time, a grand slam. As this one drops in, and nice pitch down at the knees. Winds and fires, and a half-hearted swing back to the mound. Mishandled for a moment. The throw across is in time, and they get him at first base. So Surrett retired for the first time here today. As it'll bring up the 9-hitter, Hamilton. So the bases are clear with 1 out and a ground ball middle of the infield. This is the second baseman ranging, and there's 2 up, 2 down.
That's how we play.
So ground out back to the mound, now a ground out to second, and 2 very quick outs here in the 4th inning. As Braintree has made a change, a pinch hitter here at the top of the order. It looks like Garrity will hit here in Gorham's place. And this one is high. So the first 2 have been retired quickly here in this 4th inning. It's Brockton looking for a 1-2-3 inning here in the 4th. And that's a strike, pounded in there. Right-hander ready, and that drops in. A lot of strikes being thrown here in this 4th inning. 2 strikes now on the pinch hitter Garrity, and this one's popped up in foul territory. First baseman, long run, and a sliding attempt. Cannot make the catch, but nice attempt over there at first base. Almost made the over-the-shoulder catch. That would have been a great play.
I'm inteligente. 1 and 2. Let's go. Good try, Frosty.
Brockton having some fun out there. A little laugh for the first baseman. And the pitch, and that cut on and missed. And Garrity strikes out in a pinch hitting role. And Braintree goes down 1-2-3 here in the 4th inning. And we head to the 5th and potential final frame here of this one, down with Braintree up 13-0. Top half of the 5th inning, and the first pitch is upstairs from Donovan, who's in it for his 2nd inning of relief, as Braintree looks to secure a couple more outs here in this ball game. A chance to win this one in a shortened game in 5 innings if they can hold on for a 10-run lead, as this one popped up behind the plate, and it's going to be mishandled by the Braintree catcher Surrett as it drops in fair territory. So often you see the pitcher get out of the way, but a lot of the times it's actually an easier play for the pitcher to make the play. And Donovan is a shortstop as well, so I'm surprised he didn't take charge on that one. So the leadoff man will reach. So the first runner on as Donovan throws a pitch outside.
Go, 21.
That's certainly not what you want to see if you're Braintree here, trying to close out this game, making a mistake like that, but certainly wasn't an easy play for Surratt, but hopefully the next time that happens, he'll make the play as the pitch is inside. He's had a really nice day behind the plate, has provided really nice catching, has not had a pass ball against, he's thrown out a base runner, also has a home run as in this game, as this one is cut on and missed on a late swing. And the pitch, as that one is half-hearted, swung at and fouled. Runner leads at first, and the pitch from Donovan, and that one's low.
Right.
And the pitch, and this one hit hard out to right field. That's going to be a tough ball to catch, and it gets over the head in right field as the base runner will dig for second base, as the runner will be held at third. And 2 on here to begin the inning. All of it starting after the mishandled pop-up by Braintree. And so an opportunity to break up the shutout here in the inning. On a well-stung ball to right field. Second hit of the game for Frost, who has 2 of their 4 hits in this game, as this one's down in the dirt. Brockton has to score 4 times in this inning to keep this game going. As the pitch is down in the dirt. The wind starts to pick up here. Top of the order now. And that one's pounded in for a strike. Shortstop Foreman, who had a walk to begin the game, grounded into a double play ball last time around. Second and third with nobody out and a pop-up on the infield. And somebody's got to take charge here. It's Donovan to make the catch, and he wasn't really communicating with his teammates what he was going to do there, but Braintree does make the catch. Second time it's been popped up on the infield. This one was another adventure. So a pop-up for the first out here of the frame. And the pitch on the way. That's a nice pitch for a strike. Little cutter thrown by Donovan. $13-0 lead for Braintree as they try and close it out here in the inning. Donovan winds and fires, and another strike. Very similar looking spot from the prior pitch. It's a good pitch to hit. The catcher's been battling a thumb issue that he injured earlier in the game. As this one's down in the dirt, nice stop behind the plate by Surratt. So 1-2 is the count on the Brockton catcher, LaRusso. He was flied out and grounded out in this game, 0 for 2. The pitch, and that one again down in the dirt. The umpire going to clear the plate a little bit here. A lot going on here today at Braintree High School. The lacrosse team playing behind this field. I believe they are playing Abington after a win yesterday over Brookline. And the pitch is hit hard to shortstop, and as that one caught, it is in the air, and that will be the ball game. A double play ball caught on a line drive to shortstop. Very tough to tell from this angle, and that will close out the ball game as Braintree wins in a shortened game in 5 innings. 13-0 here today at home, moving to 11-4 on the season. And again, that inning in the second where Braintree scored 11 times, the difference here today. 2 home runs, a grand slam, and a 3-run bomb in that inning. And Curtis getting the win, going just 3 innings here today, 2 innings of relief from Donovan. And the final score, 13-0 Braintree over Brockton to move to 11-4. That'll close out our coverage here today. Thanks for watching here on BCAM TV. On behalf of our camera person, Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.